Welcome to today's TRIAX webinar. We hope you find the content useful and informative, and it'll help you use your TRIAX products to their fullest capacity in any particular webinar that we're running today in a series of webinars that TRIAX will be bringing you. I hope you find it useful, informative and instructive, as I say, and if you have any questions at the end of the webinar, we'd be pleased to receive from you in the Q&A section. Thank you very much for attending.
In this webinar, we will be looking at the following steps. Step 1. Update headend to latest 5.10 or later software. Step 2. Order Samsung LYNK DRM license from TRIAX. Step 3. Install Samsung LYNK DRM license from TRIAX and adding Samsung CAS license. Welcome to the webinar on adding the Samsung LYNK DRM feature to your compact or mini TRIAX headend. The first thing you'll need to do is check you have the latest software installed on your headend. You can do this by going to the dashboard on your headend and checking which software version is installed. As you can see, this headend has version 5.0. The Samsung LYNK DRM feature was added at 5.1. You can see that on this headend, Samsung LYNK is not installed. To add the feature to the headend, we'll need to go to the triax.com website and visit tech support. On the tech support page, scroll to the bottom and select Software Update Headends. On that page, you'll see the different software updates available. Select the one for the TDcH TDmH, and it will show you versions 4.9 and 5.1. If you are running software prior to 4.9, you will need to update to 4.9 before you can go to 5.1. If you've got 4.9 or later, as I had on the headend I showed you earlier, you can go straight to 5.1. Download 5.1 for the Samsung LYNK feature. This will appear in your downloads. We can then go to the headend, select Admin, Update Software, then browse to the file you downloaded and update. The headend will restart after the update. When you log back in, go to Scrambler on the drop-down and you'll see the LYNK service is now available. The feature is in there, but you will see you cannot use as it's not enabled yet as you do not have the license installed. And in the next section, we'll look at ordering the license. In this section, we will look at ordering the Samsung LYNK DRM license from TRIAX. To allow you to do this, you will need to go to your headend where you've updated the software, so you can see that you're on version 5.1, and in your Scrambler, you will see that you've got the LYNK option, but there's no license installed. To get a license, we first need to go to Admin, and we'll need to download the equipment file. Once we've downloaded the equipment file, we will then go to TRIAX website and visit tech support by either of these two buttons that will take us to the technical support page. If you scroll down and go to Order Licenses, this will take us to the license order form. Here you will select your country, your product type, whether it's a compact headend or a mini headend, and then select the TDcH or TDmH 48 Samsung LYNK license. When you select that, you'll notice some text appears here, and this is very important to note. So, whilst this license opens the scrambling feature at the TDcH, You'll also require a Samsung LYNK CAS license, and that's available by contacting Samsung directly. These are only available from Samsung, and you must get the CAS license from them to fully enable the DRM service. When contacting Samsung, it's very important you let them know this is for a TRIAX headend. There are two ways of doing this, and we'll look at that in the next section. Complete this form with all your details, the site address, the distributor that you purchased the license from, the order number you used, and any additional information you can pop in the message box. Click Browse and select the file, the equipment file that you just downloaded, and then click here to agree to the TRIAX terms. Once completed, you can click Submit, which will send a request to the TRIAX technical support team, who will generate the license for you, provided you've submitted all the correct information as required. Once you've got that and received the license from us, that will take us on to the next step, Step 3, which will be in the next section. Having received your Samsung LYNK DRM license from TRIAX, you're now ready to add it to your headend. Log into your headend, go to Admin, select Licenses, and then add the license here. The file you will have received will be a JSON file. Please don't rename it and upload it here as you received it. And once you add that license, the headend will restart, and then you will find that the message regarding no license being added will have disappeared, and you will now find that that message has disappeared. And if you go to Admin Licenses, you will see the Samsung LYNK 48 license is now included. The feature is now enabled from TRIAX, and you can start adding services. But you will also now need to add your CAS LYNK server license that you will obtain from Samsung. There are two ways to do this. If your headend is connected to the internet and you are online, you can do this online through here. First time you click that button, you'll be prompted to select a new password. Once you've done that, you can then log in, and this is the CAS server. This is the LYNK server built into the TDcH TDmH headend. Go to the license menu. If you're doing this online and you're connected to the internet, then you will put a license key in here. Enter the license key you have received from Samsung and press Change. Are you sure? Okay, and then you'll request online activation. You can only do it this way if you are connected to the internet. That will take you through to this page, and you'll enter the details, and to obtain click request. You will then receive the license key and activation key automatically online. If you are doing it offline and contacting Samsung to ask them to send you the license key and activation key, then you will need to give them this unique hardware key to allow them to send you a license key and an activation key, which you will then fill into these boxes. Once you've done that, you can log out of the CAS server, go back, and now your services that you select and put into the Scrambler will go out as scrambled. In this webinar, we've learned how to update your headend to the latest software, how to order the Samsung LYNK DRM license from TRIAX, install the license on your headend, add the Samsung CAS license to the CAS server, add services to the Scrambler. Thank you for watching this webinar. If you have any further questions or require additional support, please email the team at support@triax.com or use the contact form on the TRIAX website here at triax.com/tech support.
So that brings us to the end of today's TRIAX webinar. Hope you found the information useful, informative, and that you can make use of it when you're out in the field configuring and installing TRIAX products and solutions. If you do have any remaining questions, there is now a short Q&A session where we'll be happy to receive any questions you may have. Thank you very much again for attending.